At this point, I'm not really sure what time it is, so I don't know how to make an intro to this video, basically this live stream. So I'm just gonna do it using our South African time and say good morning, football lovers. We have yet another exciting match after we witnessed the opening game, which was played in Mexico. This game also, it is also played in Mexico, and it is a game between South Korea and Czech Republic, also known as Zechia. Zechia, that's the nickname because the name is pretty long, so they are resulting to just saying Zechia. Yes, the game should have began. I think, if I'm not wrong, it should have began, but I'm just gonna refresh everything. Hi, Rana Allah, Reina Allah. Hi, how are you, Reina Allah? Please let me know which team you think will most likely come out victorious in today's matchup. Now, since I don't have any team here, I'm just gonna pick a random team to support because I want this live stream to be a bit interesting. So it is very important that I choose a team to support. And today, especially now, I'm not gonna go for a team that will break my heart and do all of that. I'm gonna go with South Korea also, as Arena says. I'm also gonna go with South Korea right now. Right now, I am also going with South Korea. So South Korea is gonna be my team for today. I'm gonna be a fan of South Korea temporarily, so because of for the sake of the live stream, right? So I'm gonna be a fan of that. So yeah, the game is about to begin as we speak. Please share your score predictions. And before we just get into the game, I see we have Czech Republic in the building. Somebody voting for Czech Republic. Thank you for commenting W in the chat. Reina Ayla says Raising Talent says 1-1, 2-1. Okay, when you say, please guys, when you say 1-1 or when you say 2-1, it is very important that you also mention the team, right? I know Reina says he or she said South Korea. So when you comment with the score prediction, it is very important that you also share the team that you are supporting. Do not just share the score. Not just share the score. Also share the team that you are supporting so that I can be able to share my thoughts and opinions on it, basically. So yeah. Also share the name of the team, not only the score. Not only the score. Like I said, I am going with South Korea today. Rising Talent says 1-1 draw. Yes. But again, one interesting thing I think we should really consider here is that these guys have been attending the World Cup for the past 11 World Cups. So they kind of have all the experience. Basically, I feel like South Korea has the experience, and I'm not against the Czech Republic in any way, but I do not believe they stand a chance against South Korea. Now let's talk about the lineup quickly before we just start talking a lot about the game. So here is the lineup. It's gonna be a very difficult one, mainly because there are a lot of Lees. There are a lot of Lees on South Korea. We have S Kim, we have G Lee, we have M Kim, we have H Lee, and that's the defense. We have T Lee. On the middle, we have S Park, we have L Huang, Y Suo, then we have K Lee on the attacking, then we have Son San. I don't know why I read it that way. I don't know why I read it that way. I don't know why I just said Son. I don't know, but it's San. And then we also have another Lee. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lees with on South Korea side. So I'm saying it's gonna be a problematic one, especially when it comes to the pronunciations and everything. We are gonna have a hard time. They're gonna have a hard time. It's gonna be very difficult for us to be able to handle all of this. You understand? But nonetheless, we move. Okay, I need to do something quick. Nonetheless, we move. And as for Zech, we have hey, this name sounds so Russian. So just a quick disclaimer, I'm gonna try to read the names. I'm gonna try and read the names, so I cannot make any promises, but I'm gonna try my best to read the names. We have KM Kovar. Kovar. Okay, Reina, no problem. Thank you so much for tuning in. And then we have Shalup. We have Reinek Krej. Vo. Woo. We have Vo. This is okay. Koval. Then we have Sochek. We have Sochka. Then we have Zeleni. Okay, that's not too bad. Then we have Provod, Peak, and Salk. So those are the names. Those are the names. It's very difficult to pronounce and then read the names of the Zechia team members right there. But nonetheless, those are the names of the Zechia team right now. The game is underway. Do vote for the team that you think will most likely win today. If you think or believe that South Korea, like me, like I said, I'm a South Korea fan today. I am behind South Korea all the way. So if you are like me and then you support South Korea, please let me know in the comment section. Now let's talk about the players to watch in today's game. Now this is a segment sponsored by GSM Media Group, and then we have Son Hung Min, and this is a very known. He's a very known player. He's one of the most known players in this game today, mainly because he played for Hotspurs, I think, and he's currently playing in the MLS right now. He's playing in the Los Angeles FC, which is the same league of Messi, the same league of Mbogazi. A lot of players are there right now. Yeah, a lot of players are there. So he's playing for Los Angeles. He's a left winger and forward. He has scored 12 goals. These are the club goals for the 2025-26 season. And then national team goals, he has 49 goals. So he is one of the players that is well known in this occasion. So he is going to be a very dangerous player to watch out for. I feel like he is going to be a game changer. So it's very important that, you watch out for him. And this is his 4th World Cup, right? He has played 4 World Cups. This is his 4th World Cup. So hence I was saying that experience counts a lot when it comes to these things. This is his 4th World Cup. And then as of preferred foot, he can use both foot. He can kick with the right, with the left, so he's very dangerous. His play style basically is speed, cutting inside, and elite long shots. And for Czech Republic or Zechia, we have Patrick Schick, who plays in the Bundesliga right now. He's a center forward. So he has 16 goals, more goals than Son in the 2025-26 season. And then he has 26 national team goals. This is the first time he's playing the World Cup. So he's very dangerous when it comes to aerial dominance, basically. He's a header, he does all of that. So it's somebody we should look out for in today's game. These are my 2 selections for players we should look out for. Key players, basically. These are my main fighters today. Let me just put on my earpods to make sure that I am a part of the game somehow. Make sure that I am part of the game and that I can hear, everything. So if you haven't subscribed, please take a moment and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are trying to reach 60,000 subscribers before the end of the World Cup, basically. We want to reach 60,000 before the end of the World Cup. So if you can be part of the Rev Network family, basically. So please do so by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Or if you're watching us on Facebook, please take time to follow us. If you're watching us on TikTok or Twitch, it's basically still the same process. Please follow us. We are trying to reach 10,000 on Facebook and 60,000 on YouTube. So please do the right thing. I'm just trying to make a connection here. Trying to make a quick connection. I want to make sure that I hear everything. I want to make sure that I hear everything. Okay. Yeah, we are connected. To we are currently 9 minutes into the game. We're currently 9 minutes into the game. I'm trying to make sure I get an English version of the game. I cannot watch anything that's not speaking in English. It's gonna be very difficult for me. So I'm gonna be in the comments in a few seconds. Yes, I am in the comments. Who is this commenting? I see a couple of comments. Doggy348 says hi. Hello, how are you? Then we have Kia Motion. Hi, Kia Motion, how are you? Which team are you going with? Ike or ICK says that 5-0 Korea. Which team? Okay, 5-0 Korea will score 5 goals. 5 goals. 5. That's too much, honestly. That's a bit much. That's a bit exaggerated. 5 goals is just too much. 5 goals is just a bit much. That's like, it's a bit too much. 5 goals. 5. It's not possible. I don't see it happening, honestly. I don't see 5. I don't see anything more than 2 today. I don't see anything more than 2 goals on this game. I don't think there will be more than 2 goals. I doubt if there will be more than 2 goals. I don't think that's more than 2 goals. I don't see that happening. I don't see more than 2 goals happening. So anything else I can accept is, 2-0 I can accept, 3-0 I can accept, but as of 5 goals. Also remember that the star player is not playing. As I was still speaking, it seems like an opportunity missed, and it's gonna be a corner kick for South Korea. It's very complicating to complicate. I don't I'm gonna find it very hard to understand who's who here, because these guys kind of look alike, and some of them, 5 of them in the field, share the same name. So it's very difficult for me to comprehend who is who, right? So both teams to score. Put your bet. This is a diva. Ediva says both teams to score. Put your bet. I do not put bets on games, guys. Football is very. It will break your heart. If you are not careful, football will break your heart. So me myself, I'm trying to stay away from football. I love watching football. Yes, 100%. One thing I will not do is to place money on football. That's something that I will not allow myself to do. It will disappoint you. I feel like football is okay as long as you don't bet. The minute you start betting, that's where now you will see that football will break your heart. It will break you. It will finish you. So my advice is never put money on football. Don't do it. Don't do it. No matter how much money you have, put it very far from Facebook. Put it very far from Facebook. What's this? Waka says that Zesh 1, Korea 0. Looking at the statistics, statistically speaking, The team that's most likely to win today's game is most likely South Korea. It's not Czech Republic. The team that's like most likely to win, most likely, it is South Korea and not Czech Republic. That's basically my thought. That's basically my thought. I understand that football is not as that simple, but I feel like Czech Republic kind of that does not stand much of a chance. I'm not saying it doesn't stand a chance at all, but I don't think it stands much of a chance against South Korea. Against Five Lees and everybody else, I don't think they stand that much of a chance. Michaela says, Korea, let's go. We are together, Michaela, today. For now, I'm supporting South Korea. So you and I, we are together. I also say Korea, let's go. Let's go. Like I said, I have to choose a team to support so that I can be on the live stream. Czech Republic with an opportunity intercepted inside of the box, and the referee, what is the referee saying? Is it gonna be a corner? Yes, I think it's gonna be a corner. Anakano says Ola. Yes, Ola Anakano, how are you? Oba Walker, hello Oba Walker. How are you doing? Are you good? Are you proper? Which team are you going with? Let me know. Guys, let me just open. Oba Walker, yes, I see you. I'm sorry, I was like, I was focused. I'm really sorry I was focused that I didn't see the comments. I'm sorry, Walker. I am here. Niall Siddiq says that, how I do it. I'm perfect. I'm a bit tired, just to be fair. I'm a bit tired, and I was streaming a game, I think 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago. I don't know, I was streaming throughout the first game of the World Cup, so I'm a bit tired. I haven't slept until then, you understand, because I was fearing that if I could sleep, then it could be like I could wake up very late. So I haven't slept. I'm a bit tired, but anyways, we move. Gray Ninja plays on Switch says, hello, how are you doing? I'm perfect. How are you doing? Actually, show the game as this. I don't stream the game, but this is a watch along, as the name says. It is a watch along. Games are not allowed to be streamed on YouTube. There are channels depending on where you are from. In South Africa, there is Sporty TV. In Brazil, there is Kazi TV. So it depends on where you are from. There are channels that are streaming these games, the whole World Cup for free, basically. So you need to check which country, which is your the country, the YouTube channel that partners with FIFA for your country. You just have to check that. But I promise you, these games are available for free in a lot of areas. So it's on YouTube, basically. Formula Apex player, I'm great. Formula Apex player, how are you doing? Which team are you going with today? What do you want to see happening today? Like I said, I do not see anything more than 3 goals. I do not see anything more than 3 goals, and it's all in favor of South Korea. I do not see anything more than 3 goals, and I am all in favor of South Korea. I think we will most likely get a goal, but I see Czech Republic pushing pushing too much, trying to penetrate the defense. It seems like they might end up being the first ones to score. When I look at the game, they are the ones that are actively trying to get through, way more than South Korea, who had an early attempt. So it's looking a bit unpredictable at this point. It seems like it's not gonna be an easy game to tell. It's not as easy as I thought. Gusta says that I think Korea will win 3-2 or 1-1 draw. I don't think a draw. I do not think a draw. I do not think a draw will happen today. I do not think a draw will happen today. But I think 1-0 is a possibility. A 1-0 score. A 1-0 final score is still a possibility. As of a draw, I'm not quite sure about a draw. I am not quite sure about a draw, because the way I'm seeing, both teams are actively trying, and it has only been 18 minutes, right? It has only been 18 minutes, so they are trying to get through, and then one of them will eventually be lucky. And this is Czech Republic that's dominating at this point, according to me. Czech Republic is the team that's most likely dominating, and also honestly, I think a lot of us were watching the South African game, and then we were not happy with the referees. But you know, I'm just starting to realize that when it's international football, things are a bit different. Things are a bit different. I feel like we are used to rough football, so when we see, you know, such small things being called out, we complain a lot. But it's very understandable. So as I was mentioning, the two teams today, it looks like the team that kind of has more statistics is most like World Cup statistics. A team that has impressive World Cup statistics is South Korea, but Czech Republic also has a very brilliant history at European Championships. So they have been a runner-up. They were runner-ups in the 1990s, in 1996, and they reached the semi-finals in 2004. Understand? So they are also like, they are also a force to be reckoned with right now. They've been having a very bad time trying to qualify for the World Cups right now, but you know, with them being, is the first time these two nations, and I'm talking about Czech Republic and South Korea, this is the first time they play in an official World Cup match. So they had you know, previous friendlies only. So for those friendlies, they have the scores. They played 3 friendlies, hence I'm saying today's game, as much as we want to say that South Korea has the upper hand, it's very hard to kind of decode like that, you know. It's very, this is like one of these teams are who gonna be a corner kick for South Korea. The ball was not a story, so like I said, I'm seeing Czech Republic scoring. Box bro, what's good, Box Bro? What's on your mind when you're looking at this game? What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Box Bro? What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section. What are you thinking about this game? Through a okay, it is a hydration break right now. It is a hydration break, but I'm just gonna take a quick moment to give you guys the possession. So as it stands right now, South Korea has 54% possession, while Czech total shots, 1 shot on target and 5 touches in opposition's boxes, 0 chances created. So that means that 0 chances missed. Then we also have like shots on target. They only had 3 touches in the opposition's box. So at this point, statistically speaking, the one that's on top is most likely not, that's probably on top. Wild say, who's this? Okay, he deleted the way to watch this animation. This whole animation is on, you can search FOTMOB, FOTMOB, or you can just search AI score. There's just a lot of platforms that you can search this animation on. A lot of them, it's not even one. There are dozens where you can watch this thing. Mostly these are betting sites, so a lot of sites that do betting, you can simply get in and watch some of these animations. Maria Teresa says that I think 1-0 Korea wins. Yeah, we are together. If you are saying Korea wins, right, if you are with Korea, let me know. If you're with Korea, let me know, because we are together. I also say Korea might win. I want South Korea to win today. Let me know if you are with Korea. But also, if you are with Zeshia, do let us know. We want to see you. I basically want to see you, right? So please also let me know if you are with Korea. Please share Korean flags in the comment section if you are with Korea. I see Bonku 5978 says Korea wins. We are together. So yeah, we are together when it comes to Korea. So this is for Korea. I am all the way behind South Korea today. No, I don't know who are we. No. Please keep it respectful. I'm just gonna ask, respectively, because I understand that a lot of you guys are watching this channel for the first time, right? I understand that it is the first time that some of you are watching this channel. So I'm just gonna let you guys that please be respectful when you are in the comment section. You can be angry. It is totally honest. It is totally fine to be angry. No judgment there. But when you are there, please be very respectful. Please be very respectful to make sure that you don't swear. Don't swear. Keep it respectful. Respect everybody that's in the chat, because usually I just put you on a timeout for 5 minutes. So I'm not gonna do that, because I understand that some of you guys are new here, right? Particularity says that how come draw is not an option. For me, I don't want a draw. This is my opinion, right? I don't want a draw, and it's not looking like it's gonna be a draw. I mean, like, at this point, I see Czech Republic scoring and then maybe winning. But on the other hand, I am also, like I said, today I'm supporting Korea. So I see Czech Republic trying to get through. So it's a possibility that one of these teams will end up scoring. So I don't think it will most likely end up as a draw. I don't think it will end up as a draw. Not between these two teams anyways. But, only time will tell. Let us just wait for the first half to begin. For me, I don't see a draw happening. It's not an option for me. I don't want a draw. Why do you sub? Okay, I chose a team, right? So originally I am South African, so I support South Africa. So since I'm streaming and I cannot be neutral, okay, South Korea with an attack intercepted just outside of the box. Sorry for that. The reason I'm supporting Korea is because I want to have a team to support today, right? I want to have a team to support. I don't want to be only heard about what happened to South Africa earlier on. I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on this game at this point. I want to just focus on this game. I do not want to stress myself about anything else. Hence, I'm supporting South Korea because I feel like they kind of have a chance today. They have an opportunity. I see them as the ones that could most potentially come out victorious. Hence, I'm supporting South Korea. So yeah. This has Thai written all over it. For now, I feel like it's still very early on. Let us just wait until halftime, and if it ends as 0-0, if it goes to halftime like this, then we can most probably say that it is gonna be a tie. Okay, you just want Korean fans to support your YouTube channel, bro. Stop the cap. I'm not capping in any way. I said it in the beginning. I said it in the beginning of the live stream. I said that I'm trying to have a team to support because I cannot stream without supporting any team. You understand? I cannot just stream and not support anything. I cannot stream and just not support anything. So I'm choosing South Korea because they is South and I'm from South Africa. Understand? So I'm choosing South Korea, obviously. I'm going to buy a Czech Republic hat. Yeah, you can buy it. It's okay. Honestly, everybody can support whatever you want to support. Whatever you want to support, 100% do it. Go ahead. I am 100% behind you guys. Hence, I was asking which team you are supporting in the comment section because I want to know. I want to know. Just wanted to understand which teams you support. Particularly says, guess what? The game starts as a tie. Yeah, it obviously starts as a tie, but what I'm saying is that I don't see it ending as a tie. Ending. I'm talking about the end. I don't see it ending as a tie. I don't see it ending as a tie. Starting, yes. Starting, yes. It's totally it's we know. We know that it starts as a tie. But I don't think it will end as a tie. Because then again it would be a very boring match. You know, it would be a very boring match. It will be a very boring match. Who else? Oh, I understand. Yes, that's basically the reason why. So I have to support something because I'm streaming. I cannot just say I do not support anything. You know, I have to have a team to support. So it's only for the stream, not like for life. It's only for the stream, for the love of football. By the way, a shout out to the South Side. Yes, my brother. Shout out to the South Side. Shout out to the South. Everything South. South Africa, South Korea. I don't know which country also has South, but South. Shout out to the South. Who is the dark horse of this tournament? Now that's a question. That's a for me I was gonna say South Africa, you know. I was gonna say South Africa. But I'm just gonna check something. I was gonna check out something here. Because I was gonna say South Africa, but I cannot say South Africa because you know it really does not make sense. Which team? Okay. Because right now we have a lot of teams that came in. Right? Statistically speaking, based on the statistics, I need to check the stats so that I can be sure of this. The lowest of the lows, like the lowest ranked squad in the whole of this World Cup is New Zealand. That is the dark horse, right? That is New Zealand right now. New Zealand is currently the lowest ranked. It is not a surprise. You know, it is not a surprise. They are currently number 86 in the world. 86. They're currently number 86. So yeah, that's most likely the dark horse of this competition, being number 86, and they dominate when it comes to rugby, so that's totally understandable. It's not like they do not dominate anywhere. They have a sport that they are dominating, and that sport is a rugby. So yeah, but when it comes to football, they are the lowest. South Africa also has bad ranking, especially when it comes to all of this. They are ranked very low also. They are ranked very low. So yeah, South Africa is ranked very low, around 61, I think. They are ranked around 61. So that's also, it's also like, they are also a dark horse of this tournament. But there's also Iran. But anyways, for me, it is New Zealand. That is the number one. That is my top dark horse. My darkest horse in this competition goes to New Zealand. They know rugby. They do not know football. I don't know about the USA men's team, but yeah. 0-0 or 1-1. Yeah, a draw. I won't agree with a draw right now. I won't agree with a draw until we reach halftime. You know, for now, I won't agree with a draw. I still believe that, you know, one team will score before halftime. So I don't want to agree with a draw. It looks like the most likely outcome on this game, but I don't want to agree. You know, that situation where you just do not want to agree with it, even though you see that it might be the outcome, but I don't want to agree with the draw. I bet 50 bucks for a tie to win 140, so I'm indifferent to this game. No fanboy in me for this one. Yay! Why did you bet a draw? By the way, what made you think that a draw is the most possible outcome of this fixture today? Like, what were you looking at when you placed that bet? But at least now I understand why you've been saying draw for the longest of time. It's because you have placed money on this. It makes a lot of sense now when you put it like that. When you put it like that, I totally understand. But guys, do not put money on this, on football. Okay, mine is hey guys, I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce. So is this your dark horse? Are you saying they are your dark horse? Please elaborate. Are they the dark horse for this competition for you? Is it who you see as the dark horse? Let me just go through. Okay, they better win or draw. Good bet too. Zesha can get a header from a height alone. Yeah, Zesha kind of have somebody who is stronger when it comes to heights. So they have somebody who is strong when it comes to heights. So yes, they win or draw. Let's hope this guys, do not hope based on football, on money. do not hope based on money. You know, one thing I've realized about people who place bets is that you guys do not want to see the game. You do not care what's happening in the game. As long as you can get that bet that you placed, you don't really care. You will be against the teams the whole game because you just want to get that draw so that you can cash out. You know, that's a problem on its own. That's very wrong, Buffett. Do not place money on this. Do not. I'm telling you. Bro, do not place money on football. Avoid it. Unless you have, you know, enough money, then you can do it. Maybe it's because I do not have enough money to place on football. Hence, I do not see it as a thing that I should be doing. Maybe it's because I do not have it. That might be the reason. I do not want to play with my last money. Imagine spending my last cent on betting. I don't want to do that. I've watched a lot of football this season and I know enough that it will break your heart. It will break your heart.
Emotional damage.
No way I will put money. Okay. Bro doesn't know the game. Which game? Why I bet the draw? Giants versus Dwarfs. Height versus speed. Nally shout. I understand, but the problem is that where is the dominance? Where is the dominance right now? Yes, they are giants right now. But okay, South Korea with an attempt. South Korea with an attempt. Missed shot outside of the box. Missed the post by just an inch. This is the action that I love to see. The thing is that you guys are entering this thing by, I don't know, by physics right now. Do not enter physics. This is football. Hence I'm telling you guys that this is football. Now you are putting in physics, height and you know, speed, cancel each other out. This is not physics. This is not a physics class, my brother. Football will humble you. It will humble you. Do not say I did not warn you. It will humble you, right? So do not look at it with that eye. Change the narrative. Change your narrative. Bro, you're making me laugh, but what if you bet money and then win? I don't have money to bet. I don't think I have, money to bet. My problem is that what I'm avoiding is that once I start betting money on football, I think it will most likely reach that stage where I kind of get a bit addicted. So I'm avoiding it because I know myself. Once I focus on something, I will most likely focus on it moving forward. You understand? I will most likely focus on it. So I'm avoiding to do that. I'm avoiding to do that by any means. So once I get in, it's gonna be very difficult to come out. Firstly, I do not have money to bet. So yeah, that's basically my answer. Sometimes I become a big fanboy and bet hard on my team and win. It's a great feeling. Yeah, it's okay. As long as you are happy. That's the most important thing. As long as you are happy. As long as you guys are happy. As long as you guys are happy. As long as you are happy. That's what I'm gonna say. Who stopped South Korea? Zidane or Kara? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not a football analyst. I'm a fan of football. I'm just an ordinary watcher. So I just watch football for the fun of it, to have fun. I don't like invest my whole life in football, like sitting there, studying the strategies and all of that. I do not do that. I'm a fan of football. Hence, it's very easy for me to do these live streams and then just keep the conversation going. It's because I'm just an ordinary football watcher. Like I just watch football with a normal eye. I don't watch it with a technical eye. I just watch it with a normal eye. Understand? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know a lot of things about football. So I'm learning on the process. I'm learning in the process. After dark, I think I'm just gonna give you a timeout because what you are posting in the chat, it's not something that has anything to do with this live stream or the game. So I'm gonna give you a few minutes to think about what you post, and then if you still want to come back, you can come back. But if you continue, then I'm gonna have to put you in a longer time out. Yes. USA, country of my dreams, best country in the world. What are you saying? Why are you saying it's the best? What? Wait. Why are you saying it's the best country in the world? What makes you think USA is the best country in the world? I want to understand. What gives you that idea? Like, when you are sitting down and saying USA is the best country in the world, like, what gives you that thought? For me, I don't think USA. Growing up, I used to want to go to USA. I used to love USA. Maybe after Trump stops being president, yes, I will again go to USA. Right now, I just see USA, with a very different eye. Because of the things that we see on TV, the things that tell us what's happening in the USA, I don't think it's still that desirable for me. I believe that there are a lot of places that I can go. Just like, as much as a lot of people differ with this idea of South Africa being one of the best countries in the world, I still believe South Africa is still one of the best countries. Honestly, I still believe that it's still one of the best countries, because what don't we have in South Africa? What don't we have? Apart from money and jobs here and there, of which I think people know, unemployment is something that's happening around the whole world. I think unemployment, it is happening around the whole world. So yeah, South Korea with an attack, intercepted in the 18 area. These guys are very strong. The Czech Republic guys are very strong. When they touch you, you fall down. So it's gonna be very difficult for South Korea to score. But nonetheless, 92% of the voters that have voted are saying South Korea, with only 8% for Czechia. 44 minutes, it is almost halftime. It is almost halftime as we speak. Czechia with a counter attack. Czechia giving a throw in to South Korea. Yes. As I was saying, yeah, I don't think for me, as much as you can trash talk South Africa and all of that, South Africa is still one of the best countries in the world. One of the best. USA, yes, a lot of us used to want to go to USA growing up, but nonetheless, we don't want to, I don't want to do that anymore. Maybe after the Trump administration, I will want to go. Right now, I just feel like there's a lot of oppression that's happening in the USA. Oppression, you know, especially because they are fighting with South Africa. You know, I do not want countries that fight with South Africa for unreasonable things, basically. So yeah, 0 Czech Republic, 0 Korea, South Korea. Seems like both teams are struggling right now. I see Koreans being very tired, but at this point it seems like both teams are evenly matched. I wanted to say this at this point. You know, I said that I'm gonna wait for halftime, but it seems like both teams are evenly matched, and it's becoming very unclear who will score the first goal at this point. It is starting to become a bit unclear. I don't want to say South Korea, but then again, it looks like Czech will score the first goal. So it's a bit complicating right now. It's complicated right now. I don't know which team will most likely score the first goal. I don't know. Thank you so much to say to Nicholas, and thank you so much to Maras for following. On whatever platform you're watching us on, make sure that you follow, like, share, and subscribe to be part of the Rev Network TV community. Rev Network TV community. We're trying to make sure that we reach 100,000 you know, across all social media platforms. 100,000 across all social media platforms, with our biggest platform being YouTube, that's currently sitting at 58,000 subscribers. It's currently sitting at 58,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please do take the time and subscribe to this channel. 3 minutes of edit time. South Korea with an attempt saved by Czech Republic. I feel like the defense of Czech Republic is very solid. Very solid. And I feel like South Korea is not completely utilizing their advantage. I feel like they're not completely utilizing their advantage of being small. They are small, so they can have that advantage to get through. But I feel like they're not totally utilizing that whole, you know, that whole advantage that they have. That's the nice thing about people. Dwarfs can run. Dwarfs can run. Short people. This is not what I'm not calling them dwarfs, but somebody else said that word. So I'm just rephrasing. You know, I'm just saying what they said. They are short. They are fast. So they can easily take Czech Republic. Easy. It's very easy to take a team that's like, you know, it's like this. Giants. It's very difficult for Giants to play. It is officially halftime. Right now, the score is still 0 Czech Republic, 0 South Korea. And we are gonna go to the comment section so that I can talk to you guys. So that I can just talk to you guys. So this is basically what I'm seeing right now. It is very difficult for both teams to put a goal in. Somebody mentioned physics earlier on. I don't remember what they said, but they said that speed and whatever cancels each other out, right? They mentioned that. So that's what I'm seeing also. It's becoming very difficult for both teams to get through, even though it seems like Czech Republic might be having the upper hand at this point. I just want to check on the possession. Let me just confirm by the use of possession. I think Czech Republic kind of has the upper hand, but let me just refresh the possession. Okay, South Korea is still leading by, you know, 10% of possession right now. 10% of possession. So it's statistically speaking, they have the upper hand, but I feel like Czech Republic will most likely score if South Korea is not careful. If they are not careful, they will most likely score. 92% of the voters that we have had today are saying that South Korea, with only 8 saying Czech Republic. Sun missed a lot. Yeah, the thing is that I feel like the Czech has kind of has a solid defense. That's my take on it. I believe that they kind of have like this solid defense that is very hard to get through. And their keeper is also like, the keeper is also on point. The keeper is also on point. It is expected for Sun to have this much attempts. He missed a lot of opportunities, 100%. He missed a lot of chances, but it is normal because, you know, these guys are intense. I feel like they're intimidated because, you know, remember that also the structure intimidates you. I think they're intimidated, but it is a very difficult game. It might most likely end up as a draw. As much as I don't want to admit, it can end up as a draw. It can end up as a draw, but Korea is leading with chances created. Korea is leading with shots. Korea is leading with touches in the opposition's box. So Korea is kind of leading somehow, you know. So I think maybe Sun will score a goal afterwards. I think he will score a goal afterwards. That's personally what I think. I will just have to wait and see, but I believe that he has potential to put a goal in. And remember that he's one of the most experienced players in this field, like in the whole field right now. He's kind of one of the most experienced players, so he has that chance to make a difference. He has a chance to make that difference. Okay, where is it? Samira, who are you talking about, Samira? Please let me know in the comment section who you are talking about. I don't know who you are talking about. I don't know what you're talking about also. So I'm just gonna take a quick break before the second half continues, and I will see you guys when the second half of the game proceeds. When the second half of the game proceeds, I will be back with you guys. So for now, take a quick water break so that we can continue talking when the second half begins. See you guys soon.
down. Live on it, we run this town. From the ground up, hear that sound. Revving network, we hold the crown. We step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Feel the rhythm, feel the pulse, feel the wave that's rising. Every shot, every move, the world's watching us uprising. Ready, let's war our TV, we dey run up steady. Camera light, action, everybody ready. From the street to the screen, we heavy. Ready, make the whole world feel me.
Anyway,
We hustle, we grind, we keep the fire alive. From Lagos street to the global stage, we thrive. Every clip, every story, we keep the dream alive. Shout out to the youth, we the future, we the vibe. Ready, 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 ready.
as I was saying, for me, I most definitely believe that South Korea will win. Definitely. That's what I see happening. For me, it is South Korea. Like I said, I'm supporting South Korea today. I have to choose a team. And I cannot stream without choosing a team. For every single stream, I must have a team. And today's team is none other than South Korea because of Sun, honestly. Obviously, because of him, because he has experience. And you know, he has experience, World Cup experience, and also because South Korea has played 11 consecutive World Cups, 11 back-to-back World Cups. So that has to count for something. That really pushes me to end up saying that today I'm not gonna lose twice. South Africa lost, so I'm not gonna lose again. Now I'm gonna choose a win that's most likely to win. Sumaya, thank you. Welcome back, Sumaya. Thank you. Welcome back. It's good to see. Why aren't you asleep at this time? It's very late. It's very late. She says that both is not my country, but I support Team South Korea. We are together, Sumaya. We are together. Yes. You and I are both supporting South Korea right now. Me, I'm only supporting South Korea because there is like South in the name. So I have to make sure that I support that. I'm a South person. So whenever there's South, I'm going to take a moment and support that team. Hence, I'm supporting this particular team. Thank you so much, Bongani Clifford. And thank you so much, Roy, also for becoming followers on Facebook. Thank you so much. Yes, and to an opportunity. So goal saved. South Korea denied an opportunity to score. saved. So like I said, the more opportunity, like South Korea has a lot of opportunities, which places them to be the most likely to win. You know, it makes them most likely to win, honestly. Most likely to win. South Korea with an attack again. They just have to make sure that they play down. Sechia with an attack intercepted outside of the box. Zechia, you know, they cannot play balls. South Korea is not supposed to play balls high. You know, they need to avoid playing them high. They can get through Zechia. Because South Korea kind of have this like a nice short passes. They have this nice short passes. Kind of reminds me of my Melody Sundowns, if I was to be honest. But they have an opportunity to take this one. They cannot have so many leads and then not win this. South Korea with an attack. South Korea with an attack. And there is no man to finish. No finisher. They failed to get a finisher. That one was a goal. And the funny thing is that there are a lot of South Korea fans in the stadium today. A lot of them are there. I see a lot of South Korea fans in the stands. 91% of the voters are saying South Korea, 9% Czech. And if I was to select the player of the match, for me it would be Son. But he has to score. Okay, he has an opportunity for South Korea. Intercepted. They have yet another opportunity. I like the fact that I like how they are playing balls just, you know, just here. I like how they're just playing it just here. That clearly shows that they are not intimidated. It's very important not to be intimidated when you play football. A lot of players just get in and then they are intimidated and all of that. It's very important not to be intimidated. It's not. Shouldn't be intimidated. A lot of people just get intimidated by the giants that they see. South Korea with another attack again. A foul. It's very difficult to pronounce this Zechia names. $53. 0 Korea, 0 Zechia. Son is one of the best players to come out of this game. He most likely deserves the man of the match. My man of the match. Personally. My man of the match. South Korea. You know, South Korea is attacking, but Zechia is really like, they have a solid defense. They have a very solid defense. Okay. South Korea with yet another attack. A lot of Lees. A lot of Lees here. No, this will most likely be a draw. Either South Korea scores or it becomes a draw. Either South Korea or a draw. So at this point, the Czech Republic is still struggling to get their first effort on target. Imagine. They are defending, yes. When it comes to defense, proper, top-tier defense. But what I'm saying is that either South Korea scores or it ends as a draw. I don't see anything else happen. Nothing else. That's my theory. Either South Korea or a draw. Here's a goal. Oh, guys, this goalkeeper. That's what I'm saying about this goalkeeper. Yes, it's this goalkeeper. This was a clear goal. Onside, clear goal with the goalkeeper. Son is having a hard time to score. Son cannot score. I think, you know, playing for some of these leagues is a problem because it really just kills you as a player. That's what I think. Because they're having, Son is having a problem, but he will most likely score. You just be patient. I think he will most likely end up scoring eventually. He will eventually end up scoring. He's the one who's most likely to score, and unless they sub him out, because I see that we have 5 subs preparing to get in outside. That was an assist by Lee Ji-sung. Lee Ji-sung. Here I'm just gonna refrain from calling names. Korea with an opportunity. Intercepted. Okay, Korea gets the ball back and it ends up being a throw in. 0 South Korea, 0 Czechia. Czechia with an attack. Czechia closer to the box. Czechia inside of the box. No available man. Czechia playing it high. Intercepted inside of the box. I know Czechia is very dangerous when it comes to these high balls. You know, they are just on point, very accurate, straight to where it's being passed. Straight to where it's being passed. Throw in for Czech Republic. Another high ball for Czechia. I think it's going to be a throw in for Czechia. With a header inside. And it's a goal for Czechia, scored by Ladisvak. Czechia scores against South Korea. It seems like a person is going to be losing twice today. Seems like I'm going to be losing twice. Czechia scored a goal. The first goal against South Korea. They are now currently in the lead. They're now currently in the lead. I was still saying that. I was still talking too much, saying that Czechia is gonna either, you know, not win, but they are now in the lead. They are now in the lead, assisted by Vladimir Kufal. a goal for Czech. This is exactly what I was saying. When it comes to Czech, they have height advantage. They are very dangerous when it comes to headers. Very dangerous. So you need to play low balls always to avoid giving them a chance. And their high passes are also very accurate. Their high passes are also very accurate. But nonetheless, 0 South Korea, 1 Czech. South Korea with an attack. The only problem right now is that they are under pressure, so it's going to be very difficult for them to play. The morale is down. And that was a very beautiful goal from a set piece, a situation that ended up being the leading goal, the game changer. South Korea trying to equalize, and the ball ends straight in the keeper's hands. You know what I've noticed about the keeper is that he is very good basically. Czech has a good defense. They have very good defense right now. 60 minutes in, 1 Czech, 0 South Korea. They're trying to score another goal and equalize. Not equalize, double the lead. They're trying to double the lead. 3 attempts on goal for Czech, 12 attempts on goal for Korea, 4 shots on target for 4 shots on target for South Korea, and only 1 for Czech, which ended up being a goal. We see a change by South Korea. Jae Sang Lee is coming out for Hee-chan, Hwang Hee-chan. Hwang Hee-chan is coming in. Czech with another attack trying to multiply their lead. We have a few changes happening right now for Czech. We have a Pavel going out for Adam Flozki. And then we have Patrick Schick, who was also our key player for today, going out for Thomas Shori. And then we also have Lucas coming out for Michael Sadilek. Very difficult. I'm gonna find a very hard time pronouncing these names throughout the World Cup, but nonetheless we move. So those were 3 substitutions from Czech. Czech playing the ball back. Czech has a good defense. I don't wanna lie. They have good defense. Very good defense from Czech. 65 minutes in. "65 minutes in, 0 South Korea."
We step on the stage, lights flash. We own the night. Yeah. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Oh.
South Korea. A lot of fans are South Korea fans, but it's not working for them today.
Every move, the world's watching us across
This defense is rock solid. It's a wall.
TV. We there on them steady.
This one is a wall.
Camera light action.
A goal from South Korea, and it's an equalizer, bafethu. An equalizer for South Korea. An equalizer for South Korea right now. I'm just gonna update the scores quickly. And there was a goal from Hwang In Buam. Huang. A goal from Hwang In, assisted by Lee Kang In. 1 South Korea, 1 Zeshia. A draw. A draw. The scores are back to being level as we speak. A draw as we speak. The level, we are level again. Level again. One Zeshia, 1 South Korea. South Korea is finally back in the competition again. They've wasted a lot of opportunities. They should have scored. I feel like they could have scored first. They've had a lot of opportunities that they wasted. Rising talent, no more goal. What do you mean no more goal? A goal is coming from South Korea. A goal is coming from South Korea. You don't want the goal, but for me, a goal is coming. South Korea is gonna score. Mark my words. South Korea is gonna score. Remember that South Korea has been trying to score for the whole, ever since the beginning of this. So they will most likely score. It won't end as 1-1, I'm telling you. A goal is coming. Expect one last goal from South Korea. 2-1, please. I got a parent. Guys, I said do not put money there. Not put money on football. Not put money on football. But South Korea is gonna win today. I'm telling you, they're gonna score. They're gonna score. But then again, you shouldn't be basing your rent on betting. But to make better decisions, you need to make good decisions. You need to refrain from that, because you're gonna break your own heart. You will hurt yourself. Stop. Make better decisions. Not put money on football. Right now, it is still a cooling break. That is giving them a moment to cool off so that they can drink water and come back stronger, so that South Korea can have the energy to score the final game, the final goal on the last few minutes of the game. On the last few minutes of the game. Me, I'm telling you, South Korea is gonna score. I don't even wanna. South Korea will score. "71 minutes in." "72 minutes in." 1 South Korea, 1 Asia. South Korea needs another goal. South Korea needs to put in another goal quickly. You know, right now what South Korea needs to do is to play everything low. The goals, they just play them low. They just play everything low. If they can do that, they will be fine. They can do that, they will be fine. Because one thing I will definitely tell you is that these guys are very dangerous when it comes to, you know, balls being played high, because they are tall. Yay! These guys, the strength in these guys, I'm just happy that, you know, they are playing with experienced players. The strength that they have, they just touch you and then you go down. If it was the referee who officiated the first match, there could have been a lot of red cards at this point. South Korea playing the ball back, the keeper almost making a mistake. South Korea is leading with possession right now, 51% of possession. And it seems like there is an injury there. "74 minutes in." 1 Asia, 1 South Korea. And the way South Korea is playing the ball back, it's starting to worry me. Starting to worry me. I'm just starting to get worried. The way they are taking the ball back to the keeper, it's not gonna work out always. Now they're playing it very dangerously. So, in the keeper is also playing it very dangerously. They need to avoid taking the ball back. That's what I'm saying. Zechia with an interception. Zechia finds it very difficult to get through also. They are not good at attacking, they're just better at defending. When it comes to defense, 100% I give it to them, but attacking, it's a very different story for Zechia. Zechia with an attack, and it's gonna be a free kick right outside of the box. Right outside of the box. There's also a player whose t-shirt was torn earlier on into the game. Outside of the box, just right outside of the box. This could be very dangerous if played well. Can be dangerous. If it's played well, can do a lot of damages. Zech with a free kick. Czech Republic with a very dangerous free kick. And it's in. Woo. It's in. Guys, they're still trying to confirm if that's gonna be a goal or not. They're still trying to confirm if it's gonna be a goal or not. They're just trying to confirm if it was an offside or not. They're trying to check if it's a goal or not. I think it was felt to be an offside, so they're just trying to confirm if it's a goal or not. So it is gonna be an offside, unfortunately. It's an offside, and it was almost 2-1. It was almost 2-1, but unfortunately it was ruled out to be an offside. That goal was cancelled. Now the score is back to being 0-0. Zechia is very dangerous when it comes to these balls, these set pieces. South Korea in the 18 area, intercepted by Zechia. You know what I said about this team is that do not play balls high, keep it low. High balls, they will always intercept them. Another opportunity for South Korea, straight into the keeper's hands. The only way to beat this team is to play the balls down 100%. That way you will win it every time. But once you start playing it high, especially, you know, the defense, these are tall guys, the ball cannot get through, so you need to make sure that you always play it very low. You need to play it very low at all times. South Korea with an attack. South Korea with an opportunity. And it's a goal for South Korea. It's a goal for South Korea. I said that we are winning today. I told you that we are winning. No draw. No draw here. No freaking draw. It's a win for South Korea. There's no way it's gonna be a draw. There's no way it's gonna be a draw. South Korea, 1 Zechia. Straight goal. Now we are currently at 80 minutes, so there's no way that it's gonna be a draw. It's a 2-win. Let me just check who said 2-1. Let me just check who said 2-1. I want to check the 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 2-1. I'm gonna check the 2-1. Where is it? Where is that comment? I cannot see that comment. I wanted to check the comment. Somebody said 2-1 in the comment section. Somebody said 2-1, but I said that. Okay, North said that. North side says that I'm stressed. Why are you stressed, North side? Guys, I told you, do not put money on. Do not put money on this. Do not put money on football. It's dangerous. That's what I told you guys. That's what I've been saying. Football is dangerous. Football is dangerous. Look, now you are being stressed. Some of us are happy you are stressed. What's stressing you, my brother? What's stressing you? Let me know. Zesh, they need a goal, but the odds are against them, unfortunately. The odds are against Zesh. The odds are against them. I don't want Zesh to win. I told you from the beginning that I am South Korea today. I'm South Korea today. I am 100% behind South Korea. You know, the thing is that we have seen from the beginning that South Korea have had a lot of opportunities. Zesh is dangerous when it comes to set pieces. They are dangerous when it comes to that. Another goal intercepted, saved. They almost scored. Right? So yes, as I was saying, Zesh is very dangerous when it comes to they're very dangerous when it comes to set pieces. So they need a corner or a free kick. Just like now they have a corner. It's a very dangerous one now. It's a very dangerous. They are very dangerous when it comes to this. So let me just focus on this corner. Okay, it's gonna be a goal kick. There was a bit of foul play there. They were saved by this foul play, because I'm telling you, these guys are very good when it comes to set pieces. They are tall. I should have taken your advice. You understand? You guys were arguing in the beginning. You guys were arguing. You were saying that you wanted to be you wanted Zesh to win and whatever, or a draw. Should have listened. I should have placed money on this anyways, because I'm telling you, another goal is gonna come from South Korea very soon. 83 minutes into the game, another goal is most likely gonna come from South Korea. They have had the upper hand ever since the beginning of the game. They have had multiple shots, way more shots. Okay, we see substitutions from South Korea there. That's Park Jin and Kim Jong Un, not Kim Jong Un, Kim Jong something, Kim. Yeah, that's coming in right now. So like I said, they have an upper hand and they still have yet another opportunity to score. I think they will most likely score again. We see a change also from Zeshia. That's Alexandra going out for Shatil. South Korea with an attack. They might not have any other opportunity but to play the ball back. It seems like it's gonna be a throw in for Zeshia. .84 minutes in, it is almost the end of the game. Zeshia had the earlier goal. So they opened the score. They opened the score. Unfortunately, North side, I cannot say that Zeshia. I told you that Zeshia, the only way is for them to get set pieces. They know how to use them 100%. South Korea must make sure that they avoid giving them corners and free kicks closer to the 18 area, closer to the box. I need to make sure that they avoid that. Apart from that, they are just good at defense. They're not good with attacks. Czech is not good with attacks. So for them to score, I don't want to lie, I don't see them scoring unless they get a corner or a free kick. Apart from that, I don't see it happening. They are very bad when it comes to attacking. South Korea with a counter attack. South Korea with a counter attack. South Korea has an opportunity to score yet another goal, and the ball is outside. How much game time is left? It is now 86 minutes, so it is 4 minutes left. We don't know how much time will be added on, but I think it will most likely be 3 minutes. So we have 4 minutes left until added time. Four minutes. The only thing Zeshia can do is to get a free kick. Apart from that, I have no goal, my brother. Offside, I'm very sorry, but they need a free kick. That's the only way. I just think they are not fast enough, you know. They're not fast enough. Zeshia is not fast enough. They might have the build, but they're not fast enough. This is the game that South Korea was supposed to be playing from the beginning. Play the ball down, avoid playing it high, you know, avoid the high passes and all of that. Play it down always, short passes. Short passes. You need to play short passes a lot of times. Short passes only. 87 minutes in. 87 minutes in as we speak. They need to play only short passes. South Korea with an attack. South Korea playing the ball back. They need to stop playing the ball back. It's not gonna. They need to stop playing the ball back. Czech Republic, you know, I'm gonna say it again. Czech Republic cannot attack. South Korea with a counter attack. South Korea with a counter attack. South Korea with a come on, South Korea. Ooh. He took too long with the ball. He took too long with the ball. I feel like he could have tried scoring from there. He was close enough. No, he just took too long, unfortunately. It took too long. That was gonna be another goal. 88 minutes in. If you placed your money, it seems like your money is gone. If you placed your money on Zeshia, it's gone. It's gone. Zeshia with an attack, which will most likely be fruitless because they are very bad at attacking. They are good at defense, bad at attacking. So I know that an attempt to attack will most likely be cut short. They themselves are playing the ball back because they are finding it very difficult to get through. Not even finding it difficult, they are failing to get through, so they are playing the ball back right now. So this is not a team that's willing to score a goal. It's not gonna score any goal. Sorry for that. It's not gonna score any goal. 89 minutes in. 89 minutes in and Korea is still leading. It is 90 minutes. I think they are adding 8 minutes if I'm not wrong. Or did I not see correctly? Zeshia fails to get the ball, which could have been a very beautiful counter attack. which could have been a very beautiful counter attack there for Zesha. 6 minutes of edit time right now as we speak. 6 minutes edit on. Zesha is trying all they can to get they're trying very hard to get a set piece. I mentioned that these guys are only good with set pieces. They're trying with all they can to get it. But it's gonna go to South Korea and not Zesha. They're trying very hard to get it. You know, they can. That's like the only way they can score without a free kick, without a corner. It's as if they are not playing without those things. You understand? If they don't get a corner, it's like they are not playing. It's like they are not playing. So they need it. They strive on set pieces. So it's an opportunity for South Korea to break through. You know, because they know that they are panicking right now. This is a chance for them to put in one last goal. One last goal. South Korea just needs to put in one last goal. And yeah, it'll make me happy. 92 minutes in. We are left with 4 minutes until the end of the 6 minutes of edit time. It is very sad that Sun failed to even score one goal after having so many attempts. They didn't even score one. Zesha with an attempt. Woo. Woo. Straight into the keeper's hands. Zesha failed to score that one. They had a good chance. You know, I said that Zesha, you know, that one was supposed to be a goal if it was a ball held by somebody else, but just because it's Zesha, it didn't go in, because they strive when they have to hit the ball. Without that, they are struggling. So if nobody is heading the ball, Zesha will not score. South Korea with a counter attack, intercepted by the defense of Zesha. Zesha tries to build up a counter attack. Zesha with a counter attack. Zesha with a counter attack. But these guys are way too slow to even get through. They had an opportunity, but they are way too slow. Zesha with a through pass. Zesha with a header. Intercepted. Here they are very dangerous. Okay, they are giving a corner to them right now. They're giving a corner. Is it a corner? Oh, it's not a corner. It seems like it's gonna be a goal kick. Zesha is very dangerous with headers only. You know, they are missing vital opportunities to equalize right now. They are missing vital opportunities to equalize. That's my problem with them. They are just good with headers only. 94 minutes has elapsed so far. We are left with only 2 minutes until the end of this game. Zesha plays a hard ball, Wafid. High ball. What kind of a strategy is this? What kind of a strategy is this? Like only needing the ball to be high so that you can touch it. That's not a good strategy. It's not a good strategy. And it's not even a good strategy to, it's not enough for the World Cup. They were supposed to be unpredictable because we expect them to play it high. They were supposed to surprise us, but now everybody knows that this is going to be their game style. They are very predictable in a sense. But they tried though, despite, you know, the fact that they scored the first goal. They tried their best. They tried their best. They are aiming for a yellow card given to South Korea. A yellow card. I want to see if this is yellow card worthy. How is this yellow card worthy? Guys, are the referees really watching the game? I feel like they're giving this to the wrong person. They're giving this to the wrong person. These guys are very dangerous with set pieces. That was a free kick. Let us see how they will utilize it, because the time has already expired. They failed to kick the ball. I mean, these guys are very bad on the ground. And it is the final whistle. South Korea wins. South Korea won by 2-1. Yes, so this is the end of the game. Czechia lost to South Korea after waiting 20 years to play the World Cup, to only lose. But they tried their best, you know, they scored the opening goal. They tried. My only problem with them is that they only strive on set pieces. You know, they only strive on set pieces. I think it's most likely because of the build, you know, the body, and it's because, you know, maybe they are tall and all of that. But for that fact, it's like, I don't know, you know, it's like it's a problem to them. It's a disadvantage. You know, supposed to be an advantage. They were supposed to be predictable, but they cannot play anything apart from high balls only. The reason they strive on set pieces is because they are headers. You know, when it comes to heading, they are number one. They can head. But apart from that, I'm just not impressed with Czechia, but they tried their best. It is the end of the game. Czechia Republic lost to South Korea by 1 goal. You know, there was a 1 goal difference, despite the fact that they scored the first goal of the match. Thank you so much to everybody that has watched to the game. Thank you so much to everybody that has voted. I'm just gonna take not a quick break. I'm just gonna take a break, and I will see you guys today or tomorrow. I don't know, today or tomorrow in South African time for the you know, for the game, the USA game. So thank you so much. As it stands right now, Mexico is number 1 on Group A standing, South Africa number 4. Imagine. But yeah, that's the situation. Thank you so much to everybody that has watched. Thank you so much to everybody that has voted. Thank you so much to everybody that has been commenting. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe. Each and every single game we will be streaming. I will be live. I will be having even more energy than I have right now, because this is my second stream and I haven't slept like for hours. But yeah, please make sure that please make sure that you subscribe so that you can join us again next time. Till next time, peace.
We step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Yeah. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Oh, feel the rhythm, feel the pulse. We're the wave that's rising. Every shout, every move, the world's watching us surprising. Network TV, we there on them steady. Camera, light, action, everybody ready. From the street to the screen, we heavy. Make the whole world feel me. We